Discuss the eye of the human eyes. This is the human eyes. It is called the organ of sight. These our eyes are a spherical in a structure, and it is located in the eye socket, that is called orbits of the skull. We have binocular visions. Eye is protected by eyebrows, lower eyelids, and lacrimal glands. Lacrimal glands is very important. It secretes aqueous liquid. That secretion provides rotation of the eyes freely. So it is important. And this eyeball has three layers. The outer or external layer is called a sclera. This is the sclera, outer layer, which is anteriorly it forms the cornea. And next is the choroid, it is the middle layer. This is middle layers, and this posterior region is thinner, and that anteriorly it forms, becomes thicker and makes a ciliary body. And this is the ciliary body through which this iris is attached, and this is the iris. This decide the color of the eyes, and this is the crystalline lens. This is adjustable in nature. Focal length may be changed or adjusted according to the distance of the object. Pupil is the opening through which the light passes to the lens. This is the retina, is the third layer, innermost layer. This has the different types of cells, ganglionic, three types mainly. Ganglion cells is the innermost, then bipolar cells and photoreceptor cells. Photoreceptor cells decide the vision, color, and different types. Photoreceptor cells may be two types, rods and cones. These are the rods and cones in a structure, you can say. This is the cones which decides the daylight vision, and this is also called phototropic visions and also color visions. So both are dependent on the cones. And rods decide the dim light vision or twilight vision. It is also called scotopic visions. So in moonlight we can see through the rods. The rods has protein, that is rhodopsin. It is the derivative of vitamin A, and it is sensitive to dim light. So color is now decided by the rhodopsin or rods, and this iodopsin is present in the cones. This is sensitive to bright light or daylight. This is the photoreceptor cells, different types, cones and rods. There are different types of cones which decide the different colors if it works simultaneously. So if these all colors are equally adjusted, then the white color is decided. So this is the scotopic visions or moonlight vision, dim light visions, we can say. And there is blind spots at the retina. Those blind spot, they have entry point for optic nerves. Optic nerves live from there, and they are enter the retinal blood vessels. There is no image forms, so it is called blind spots. This is the blind spot, and another spot is there that is called macula lutea, and the pointed portion is the fovea. It has the cones are tightly packed in this fovea, so their visual acuity is very high in this at the fovea of the macula. And there are two chambers between lens and this cornea. There is aqueous chamber. It has aqueous humor, that is watery, and between the lens and this lens and this is the vitreous chambers between the lens and this is the retina. It is glassy, gel, and transparent, gives shape to the eye, and supports retina and lens, and refracts the light rays, maintains intraocular pressure, also maintain the shape of the eye by the vitreous humors. This is the cornea, and this aqueous humors in between the lens and the cornea, and this is the lens and this vitreous humors. So two types of chambers, aqueous chambers and the vitreous chambers. Light is passed through the lens and makes images on the retina. This is the visual action of optic axis. This is the actually image is formed inverted, but we see in the correct positions by the with all the processes of deciding the images is comes in the forebrain, visual cortex of the forebrain. So there are different types of photoreceptor cells that decides. It has opsin and retinal, two types. So opsin protein and retinal is the derivative of vitamin A. When light comes, it deviates, and these cones and rods in these structures decide the different. These are photoreceptors, and cones decide the daylight vision and color visions, and rods decide the dim light visions. This is the optic nerves, which passes through the this blind spot and go to the visual cortex of the forebrain. This interpret the images according to the